Hey, hello from the Hashknife. What you're looking at behind me is a mid-June pasture, or a couple pastures, that look like it's actually July and August. We haven't had much rain at all, and we have got 2 days this week earlier of 103 and 105 degree temperatures, which is, it's unseasonably hot. That's July and August temperatures. So we've really need to prepare for fire. That's the next scourge that's a possibility. And then also grasshoppers. And there's not a lot we can do about the grasshoppers, but we can prepare, make things a little bit better and defensible. So we're going to be filling up kind of a quick response little outfit. We're going to have a weed sprayer with about a 25-30 gallon tank with a boom on it that you can just hold your hand on and spray for a really fast response, quick small fire type of suppression. And then we've got a long trailer, flatbed trailer with a couple of tanks that are about 250 and about 350 gallon respectively, hooked onto a pump, and we've got it all plumbed up, and we'll show you that. And we're going to fill all of those with water and show you when we're done and have them all staged and ready to go, and hope we never use them.
So what do we have here, boys?
This is a precursor to an ass kick.
Oh.
I haven't done anything wrong
yet. Find all the parts first. Hook up the water tanks. Getting a wee bit dry in eastern and south central Montana. Fires all around, so we're gonna get ready. Action, man.
Right there.
You could go forward a little more. Go a little more. There you go. Now he's on. You just couldn't see it from your angle, I don't think.
Watch your fingers. That's how people lose appendages.
We want to keep our appendages today. Fingers, toes, legs, arms. Right on the trailer. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Hi-ho, and away. All right, we got water going into the tank. And our service attendant is checking the tires. Good job, service attendant.
The windows washed too?
Yes, I think I do need the windows washed. Before long, we'll be ready.
couple hours to go.
That one probably an hour or so. This an hour and a half. We'll get this going. And I hope we don't have to use it.
Yes, agreed. Is he bothering you?
Listen here. I'm trying to do some work on my phone.
Motherfucker.
Alright, now my video is.
Gonna be a fireman?
Nope. I need to be a fireman. I got one of those.
Oh, that's right.
Be a firefighter, not a fireman.
Do the job.
Yeah, fire's breaking out all over the country. Think you do better than that.
The Red Lodge one has made progress today.
Dad says no care packages.
Okay. Now we get this out.
Yep. He's getting a drink.
Oh. Can I hear water running on the ground? That's not a good thing.
Playing with hoses again, huh?
Yeah, laying hoses. More hoses. Alright, so can you open that valve up there? I don't know if there's. Yeah, that one up there.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'll see if it'll feed into here or not. It might not be high enough yet on the suction. I need to know how to do this. Lisa, Michelle.
I need to know how to do
Yeah,
this?
you need to know how to do this.
Okay. So I call Brandon and I say, hey, I need this set up for fire. Okay, go ahead.
The suction of your pump is always a larger hose. Yep, you gotta get volume in there. Comes in, here's your pump right here, turned by this engine, and you can send water out two ways. You never want to deadhead this pump, meaning you never want to have all of your discharges or outlets shut off while it's running. So that's what this is for. This is wide open, everything on a quarter turn valve. You want this to be able to pump right back into the tank so it just circulates. So this pump has something to pump. Yeah. And then you can also take this hose, hook onto here, and go off to the side with a smaller stream, or use this big stream to come off of here. And then this has got a shut off here. So, let's, hold this down. So here's our fire wagon, and it's not fancy. It's just a flatbed with a couple of big tanks strapped on it, and we got everything's now filled with water. Have a valve there that comes straight over and onto the suction of that pump there, and then of course this big tank comes around or opens up there and comes right to the T on that fitting, so we can draft this water at the same time, or we can regulate our weight on our trailer and take down that front tank a little bit, keep the weight towards the back here, right over the axles, and then just help ourselves out with the whole water usage and weight and balance on this trailer. We're not traveling fast, so I'm not too worried about it getting out of hand. But here's our pump, and I've got it covered with plastic and then some Tyvek, just an old feed sack or mineral sack, and we charge this up, pump it, and make sure it's going to run about once a week. And then we've got, of course, our hose here comes up. We can hook a garden hose to one side of this or the other, or two hoses, and sprinkle with that. This regulates our pressure and still maintains some flow through our pump so we don't burn it up. It goes right back into the tank. And then we've got this hose set up with a stream and fog nozzle that we can control how much and what kind of pattern depending on what kind of fire you got. Most of our stuff is all prairie fires, and we've got this pressure gauge there that you can monitor and make that thing shoot out a lot more by closing down on the valve to this spillback as long as you're pumping. So this is it. This is so far on our flatbed, and then this is a little bit bigger type response when we know we're going to be out there a while. And then we've got the quick response on the four-wheeler we'll show you next. And this is our kind of our quick response vehicle. Just a really small tank. You'd be surprised how much fire you can fight with just a little bit of water like that, and a little pump and a spray nozzle here. And this is something you get onto right away. It's very, very fast. It's very maneuverable. One person can do it, and you can be on a fire trying to keep it relatively low or beaten down a little bit with this, while somebody else is hooking up that trailer to a pickup to tow it and get a little bit more help and a little bit more volume of water when needed. And hopefully with this, we don't need to use things like a Pulaski or even a mud flap, fire smother type of implement, or McLeod. Those are all tools that Braden is the fire expert. He's on a wildlands fire crew, has been for a number of years, and he's got a permanent position doing that. So that's where he's actually at right now as we speak, is on another fire. He went from one right to another one when they got it controlled and turned over to the county. So this is it. We hope we don't have to use them, but we are ready to go in case we do. It's all about being able to save grass and not let these things get out of hand and destroy somebody's property and livestock, and a wind come up and really take off and take out an entire community.